Okay, this is Honda's new F6C 2014 model. It's got the 1800 flat 6 lump, same as the Goldwing and the F6B. While it's a big bike, it costs £17,999, the weight is carried very low in your frame, so once you're riding it, the weight doesn't feel intimidating. And on these twisty little French roads, it's a lot of fun to ride, but the engine is just as it is in the other bikes, like the Goldwing and the F6B. So good. Quite happily leave it in third. Just wind the power on, roll it off for the corners, and wind it back on, and then overtakes. Some cruiser bikes you can go in for an overtake and feel a bit of a lack of speed, a bit worrying that you're not going to get past something in time, especially if you jumped on it off of a sports or street bike. But this thing, just wind it on, just flies ahead. I love the dash on this. It's negative display. It's like golden characters. It looks fantastic. Really easy to read this bright sunlight. The lovely simplicity to this. Now, just before riding this, I was riding the F6B, the bagger version, same engine, but the riding feel is really surprisingly different. This bike you feel more aggressively positioned, more pushed over the front of the bars, still really comfy, really nice to ride. They both make you smile, but this one's got it for me. This is the one that's got me trying to work out how I can afford an 18 grand bike and where I'm going to put it. Love the grunt on this bike, where you can just feed the power in, just pulls and pulls. Beautiful thing, lovely engine. Just wind it on, really makes you grin. Beautiful views here, but I'm not wishing I hadn't just looked down. Actually, surprising amount of ground clearance there. Oh, there it is. It's great though that you feel the peg lift, and if you're running a bit close to the line, especially if there's a car coming, there's plenty more. You know, I mean, if you're going too high, it's going to go wrong like on any bike, but generally on these, just touch the peg down, you think need to give it a bit more, and you can keep leaning it. Peg just lifts, you get a lot of feeling through it, a lot of feedback from the bike. Feels totally confident, totally safe. I love that grunt, that feeling that when you do need to make a quick overtake, past something like that and you haven't got much space, the bike's just got so much torque, just drags you straight past. Such a good bike, such a brilliant engine, which I guess is why in various incarnations it's been such a popular lump. So I guess if you're in the market for a bike like this, you're looking at something like a full-on Goldwing, the F6B, the bagger. It's got a couple of rear panniers. All this, the F6C, which has no luggage. This is stripped down. This hasn't got stereo. It's got ABS, no traction control, no link brakes. The gun is good, and this is the one I'd buy if I had 18 grand. I was wondering if Honda would notice if I just kept riding, took it home, but I'm guessing they probably wouldn't be too chuffed. When I win the lottery, which it's got to be this weekend, surely the odds are by now it's my turn. You'll win the lottery, get a nice place down here in Provence, and an F6C. Trips out with the wife on the back, and plenty of trips out on my own, just enjoying these roads, and I'll be a happy man. Of course, I'll still probably have a street bike and a sports bike and a dirt bike, a scooter, something classic, but because I'm going to win the lottery this weekend, I'll be able to get myself somewhere, a nice big garage, plenty of space, big stainless steel worktops in the workshop, and a lot of bikes.